bruv, you are having a bubble.
What up, what up? This is Relentless. We get back with Kerbal Space Program, Korea. It's a Relentless Space Program, so yeah. I think we are gonna go now, yeah. So this is recorded after again because I think it was quite good. So here we go. Bang. Boom. So I think we are just gonna go and build a brand new rocket because at the end of the last episode we unlocked the Science Junior and some other sciencey tech stuff because I thought that was kind of most important, and I hope you agreed with me on that. If you didn't, then yeah, hopefully you will agree on the next one I choose down the tree. So we're just gonna go ahead and build a ship, hopefully a nice ship here. We just want to get into orbit basically, and then use the Science Junior, get a decent amount of science from it. You know, that's the aim of this trip. So here we are, building the lovely capsule. We're putting a decent amount of goo on it because last trip I didn't have enough goo on my thingy, I don't think. So I'm trying to put on these I don't know what they are. I think they're like transmitter things, but they looked cool. So I whacked one on there. And next we are going to add on the parachute. Then after that, I think some batteries. I didn't know whether the Science Junior needed batteries or what, but I just thought put them on, you know, just in case. Just looking for a place to whack down the batteries. I think we find a place. Yep, right there. And then finally, we want to put on some more parachutes because, you know, I don't like it when I hit the I survive, but then something gets destroyed on the ship because we're going too fast. So yep, that's basically it. And I'm now going to switch to live for a bit. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just building a capsule now. It's pretty glitchy. You know, like everything's all bugging through each other, but I think it should work. We've got our Science Junior, which we unlocked in the last episode, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's just add on the little thing to get us home. This is just going to be the small thing, just to provide a tiny burn to get us back down to Kerbin. Pop it there, and then let's zoom out. Let's add on the rest, the main stage. Okay, I think that should be enough. And let's put on a big engine, or the biggest engine I've got. Okay, let's put on some decouplers. Then let's whack on plenty of no, let's use these again. These are for men. Let me put these on a bit lower down. There you go, perfect. Put two more on like that. And let's pop on some nose cones. Underneath that we are going to have small ones. I think. That's looking pretty decent. Should we put on some of these for the YOLO swag? No, I don't think they're needed. Should we have these? There's no real need for them, but we could put them on anyway, because that's my logic. But yeah, that's going to be our ship. So there we have it, we've finished our ship. So we are now just going to fiddle about for a bit, just to see, because I thought maybe I could add on some solid rocket boosters, and I thought, nah, This is perfectly fine. We're going to add on some stability stuff, check through, see if there's anything we've missed. I didn't need any lander legs, I wasn't going to go anywhere. I wasn't going to land on any surfaces. So that's our finished ship, I think. I don't think I had anything more on. Let's see. Nope. Just going to name it the Science Junior Ship Mark 1. And yeah, let's fly this thing. Hopefully we're not going to have as bad frame rate. Okay, so we are just going to head out onto the launch pad. We are going to turn on SAS, we're going to throttle up, and we're going to launch. Looking back on it, I now realise that I completely forgot to do any staging whatsoever. But that doesn't matter, you know. We can survive with this. Like, preferably I think I would have liked my main stage to go off at the same time as my other 4 rockets, but I have a feeling it'll still work. So we're going to look up at the sky to help our frame rate, which will make the whole trip about twice as fast. Bam, 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 bam. Looking up at the sky. The sky is the limit. Ooh. Okay. Dum, 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 dum. We're just flying up. Jebediah looks pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie. Our fuel is doing okay. We're gonna attempt to turn, and then you'll see what happens. The ship it's just like, nope, I'm going off spin. And the ship starts spinning ridiculously, but you know it doesn't really matter about the spinning ship. Doesn't really affect much. We still get into it. Well, spoiler alert. Then we ditch them rockets, and then we start our main stage. So we have a lot more control now. Even though we don't have a vectoring engine, those other 4 all vectoring. Yeah, we have more control. It's not spinning. So we can just lock it into place to try and get into an orbit. I'm going to put it slightly above the orbital thingy. So as you can see, when I look down, the frame rate just drops immediately. So we're going to zoom out here, check out orbit. It's doing okay. We're just going to time accelerate for a second there. So here we go. We're just getting into orbit with our Science Junior Ship Mark 1. Jebediah is having a whale of a time. And I think in a second there's going to be a little live snippet, but I don't know what it's going to say. So far, flight seems to be going pretty well. Okay, so I don't know what I just said, because it's too confusing to explain. But yeah, so here we go. We're flying into space. With this Science Junior on board, we're going to go and see what we can do with it. Hopefully we can get a fair amount of science from it, you know. That'd be nice. I mean, that is the entire point of career, but you know. By the end of the series, you know, I want to have a space station on every planet. Okay, that's a bit of an extreme statement. So here we go. I realised that my orbit was a bit rubbish at this point, so we're just going to add in a manoeuvre. Because that was when I realised my orbit. I thought I was doing a perfect orbit, but then all my dreams were crushed. So here we go. We're just gonna get into our correct position, just like that. And then after we're into our correct position, we are going to time accelerate. Because then we can get into a pretty good orbit, do some experiments with the Science Junior, and launch ourselves home. It's going to be fun. Fun times. So here we are, time accelerating away. Jebediah looks a bit bored at this point. Oh no, he's still pretty excited actually. And here we go, we are just going to fly through the sky. Now burning, I burned a bit earlier because of a reason, which I don't even know why I did that. I think I felt like I was being clever. Okay, so what did you think of the sped up intro as well? Is that better? Because it sounds hilarious and it's easier to do. So here we are, time accelerating a tiny bit. 5 seconds, I think. I can't really read it at all. Oh no, maybe not. And we're gonna burn. Here we are getting into a good orbit. There's the beautiful Kerbin. So pretty, and there we go. I think that wasn't. Oh yeah, I remember now. We didn't quite get into all. I don't know how I failed that. But you know, my extreme Kerbal space programming abilities just obviously failed me. Yeah, so we're going to add in another maneuver, because I love them maneuvers. And this one, we hope, is going to be successful. So, liquid fuel is obviously running a tad low, but that doesn't matter, we can use all of that up, because we've also got the smaller engine and that small tank. That's what that's for, that's to get us home. So here we go. And I think it's around this point that I realised I didn't even need to use maneuvers. I could just burn on the thing that's already on the nav board there, which was stupid of me, but yeah. There we go, we're in orbit, quite nice and simple. And now we're going to do a experiment, I believe, in our Science Junior, the first Science Junior. We're going to do an observed mystery goo for some reason. We're no longer getting any good science from them, but we did it anyway. Let's do a observed materials bay. And there we go, we get an amount of science, which I can't read. I think it was 25 though. So then we're just going to do all the goos, I think, are we? I thought I was going to do... Oh no, so we're just going to extend our orbit to see if we can get different goo amounts of science. Because that would be good. Because we don't need, like, a lot. We don't need... what am I saying? It's not too effective if we're just getting, you know, 4.6 science per goo canister. So here we go. We are just gonna extend our orbit, time warp a second. I think I need to turn around, look away from the planet. Come on, Ollie, turn around, look away from the planet. Come on, turn around, Ollie. You stupid boy. Ah, here we go. Oh, I only half turned around because I thought I was running out of time. Here we go. And then we're burning. Throttle up. So I was just going to burn until our fuel ran out. Yeah. So then we are going to get rid of the maneuver. So now we're in a elliptical orbit. And we are going to time warp till the end. So that we can do some experiments, see if we get more science per experiment. Because, you know, who doesn't like science? Okay, so here we have the ship. We're going to reset the materials bay and we are going to do it again, and voila, it's exactly the same. So then with our goo we do it again and it's exactly the same again. Which meant that, you know, there was no point in extending our orbit. So then we just do the rest of the goos because there's no more we can get from this trip. We ended up we do an EVA report and nothing. Looking back on this, I forgot to look a crew report, but you know that doesn't matter. And then I forget what the hotkey is to use the jetpack, because I thought if I let go of the thingy, that I could get more science for doing an EVA report. So here I am, mashing every button on my keyboard, I do get it eventually, so I'm just let go now. Come on, Ollie. Hit the right button. Come on, hit the right key. I'm right clicking, come on, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it is. And like I'm literally just mashing on my keyboard. Ah, there we go, we got it. So then I fly away and I'm like, okay, let's do another EVA report. We'll probably get way more science. But what do you know? Nothing again. So now we've got to maneuver ourselves back towards the ship. Really, really badly. This is painful to watch. There we go, grab, board, voila. And now all we've got to do is get back home. So we're going to time warp, I believe, until we're closer to the surface. Oh no, I think we try some more goo experiments first. At different distances away from the planet. So we're just going to do different goos. Goos. We're going to do another goo experiment, and it's going to be exactly the same. There's a bit of a trend going on with that. So yeah, we are just going to keep on flying. And then I think I'm going to try again soon. Yep, here we go. Another failed one. They're all going to be... I don't learn my lesson. I think I just keep on trying these goo experiments. But then, straight after that, I start my journey home. Oh, yeah, I do. I think I do it one more time. Silly Ollie. Stop doing goo experiments, you silly little man. So yeah, we are now going to turn around. There's the beautiful mun. Come on, turn around, Ollie. And then I realised I was pressing the wrong key. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so here we are, rotating. I didn't know, can you close the materials bay? I don't even know. Without resetting it, I don't think you can. Okay, so here we are, and now we are going to burn. And then we are going to decouple as soon as that fuel has run out, which is about now, and then burn again. Now we've just got to burn until we're out of orbit. Now this little craft was actually a pain. It kept not wanting to go where I told the SAS to put it. So here we are. I didn't really want to land there. I was being stupid here. I thought we were still travelling to the left, which was silly. And we were quite clearly travelling around the other side of Kerbin. So I thought we were going to land right there. But we weren't. We were obviously going the other way around. Silly me. So I was like, yeah, we're going to land in the desert. And then I suddenly realised, oh, that's not going where I want it to go. And then we're going to land on the dark side. Which is rubbish for you guys, because you can't see a thing. But it doesn't really matter. You can put up with it. You guys are tough, aren't you? Say you're tough. Leave a like if you're tough. You can do that, can't you? Leave a like on this video if you can stand the fact that we're landing on the dark side of Kerbin. So we're just going to time warp now. Shoot through the atmosphere. Atmosphere. That's really a weird word. Here we go, flying through the air. There we go. You can see the ship, but I don't know how much else you can see. We still had quite a decent amount of fuel left. We probably could have gone further out from Kerbin. Maybe we could have got some more science, but I don't know. So here we go. We're coming into land. I don't know why I just started to burn for no reason. But yeah, here we go. It's beautiful. We're just going to time warp a bit, just to speed up our descent. We're going to wait till we're at about 1,000 meters, I think, and then we're going to deploy our chutes. I think it's around 1,000. That's what I usually do, I think. And then I suddenly think, hey, I want to land on the land. I'm going to burn over here. And then I thought, no, that's completely pointless. It won't work. Oh, we deploy our chutes at 1,500 meters. We are slowing down. You can see a fair amount now, I think. And then at 500 meters bank, they expand 5.5 meters a second, I think, which is perfectly fine. So yeah, we are coming into crashing, or not crash, coming into land in the sea. Perfecto. Jebediah had a trip of a lifetime. I hope he enjoyed it. You should. I enjoyed it. And bang, there we go. Live mode. And that's a successful flight. Well, that's a very short live mode, but we do in fact get an amount of science from that mission, which I couldn't read because it went too quickly. And now I'm going to look through. I think I'm going to get general rocketry or the struts next, but I don't know. Sorry, advanced rocketry, because then you get big tanks. But I'm probably going to get struts next. But that's the end of the episode, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Later, bye.